I've got 16 coins right here, which I am looking to buy or already have for this coming bull market. The next 1.5 years should be really interesting. There's a lot of money coming into crypto and you have to position yourself accordingly. So let's take a look at, again, 16 projects that I think are going to perform really well. There's a good chance that this market is gonna wipe out a lot of people. And I don't mean wipe out a lot of people in the way that people buy and the market goes down. I mean more that people think like, okay, we have 100K Bitcoin, this is it, this is the top. And then Bitcoin goes to like 250 and these altcoins are gonna explode, right? So if you are excited just like I am for the coming 1.5 years, then like the video, man. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, and there is a Bybit link down below. You can buy most of these coins on Bybit right there. If you sign up through that link, there are a lot of interesting airdrops and giveaways coming your way. So definitely keep your eyes on that as well. Also, in this video, I'm gonna pick a winner. 2 winners, by the way, who commented on this video, like what would the current or the coming top 10 look like? I'm very curious to the answers, and a lot of people, they gave their opinion on that. So 2 people with the best answer, they win $100, so definitely take a look at that. And also, for this list that I'm about to show you right now, I'm also gonna give you my my price entries and predictions later on, because I think that's most important. Now, if we do take a look at the crypto market right now, Bitcoin's still sitting at highs, right? If we look at Bitcoin, this is kind of beautiful. We had a big spike up and now we are consolidating a little bit. Yeah, and on the daily, it is like, okay, lower highs right there. So it's weakening a little bit. But then again, is it necessarily bad? Like when we had this big spike up as well, we went sideways basically for a long time, right? We went up all the way, we went down all the way. What basically from the 5th of December until, well, the breakout point, which was the 9th of February. So we went sideways for like 2 months. I wouldn't mind if we go sideways for 2 months and then have our next leg up. So far, this bull market is not really that full of corrections. It doesn't mean we won't get one. It will be really weird if we do not see a good like 20, 30, 40% correction. Matter of fact, we should see multiples, right? So if you get those corrections, think about stacking up. Don't get scared of that because you're now used to the green, of course. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I think a lot of people are going to get flushed out. Why? Well, you know, we are now already sitting at all-time highs and the retail is not here. The money that makes Bitcoin goes up right now is mainly the money that was already here from the people who were already here just deploying their USDT back into Bitcoin and into altcoins. On top of that, the ETFs are definitely helping, but you know, that's mostly these candles right here. But don't forget that this is what we did, right? Not saying that BlackRock wasn't secretly buying right here, but this is mostly our job. Now, when the real retail is stepping in again, usually after the new Bitcoin all-time high, that's when you will see that Bitcoin is really starting to go parabolic. It's almost a vertical line right here. This is not parabolic, right? These last couple of weeks have been pretty parabolic, but we have a long way to go. Now, patience, all right, patience, because here as well, we had our all-time high when Bitcoin, or let's take this example right here. We had our all-time high here in November 2013. When we approached it, we got a rejection, and a rejection from that point of 36%, right? That happened in January, basically the 1st of January. And when we really broke it was in April. So although, you know, we could do the same, right? We could like approach all-time high, get a good rejection, bounce up again, get that final correction, but just broke the all-time high and then blast, right? It's what could happen right now. But why a lot of people will get wrecked is because I think that a lot of people, they are like, okay, I'm smart, so I'm cautious. No, you're just not bullish enough, actually. These people are saying like, yeah, Bitcoin 80K, maybe 100K, right? Like, why 100? Like that psychological number, it will never top out at 100K. Of course not, right? Now, what I think it will be way more than that. Why do I think that? Again, there is a lot of money from these funds coming into crypto. A lot, really a lot. Plus, like I said, the retail isn't here yet. Now, of course, it will take more to move Bitcoin more, but that's the case with every bull market. And it's also a fact that people always said, nah, it will never go that high. And it did, and beyond. Now it will never go that high. It did, and beyond. Right now, people also, it will never go above 100K. Bruh, if Bitcoin hits 300K, I'll probably be the first that told you, right? It wouldn't surprise me. It's not a prediction, but it wouldn't surprise me. I want to make it too long about this, but that just shows like, hey, if we look at the list that I'm about to show you, these altcoins, if I'm going to give my price predictions, my expectations for that, it might sound maybe a little unrealistic here and there, but just notice crypto is fucking unrealistic. Who would have thought that Dogecoin would almost get to $1? For the people that weren't here in 2016 or so, it was 0.0000 whatever the fuck. It was nothing. Jesus, that showed me like everything is possible right here. So, and if we do take a look at this. This is how Bitcoin moves, right? Bull market top, bear market bottom, bull market top, bear market bottom, bull market top, bear market bottom. If we go close to the top at the end of 2025, that's 1 million, right? I'm not saying Bitcoin will go there, but I'm also saying that is what happened every single time. Of course, we have diminishing returns. So let's say we go to the half of it. It's 300K. Don't be too bearish, okay? I know we just came out of a bear. You want to be cautious, and that's good. But don't be like, okay, I'm going to sell at 100K. Well, it could go way higher than that. And altcoins could go way higher than that. Now, the altcoin market also really interesting. It has been pushing. So this weekly candle by the altcoin market is 21%, which was quite a lot. If we take it over the last 4 weeks, right? Altcoins are up collectively 50% in just 4 weeks. What does that tell you? One, watch out. Huge fucking green candle, usually followed by a huge fucking red candle, okay? I'm not saying it will, but it could, definitely. The possibility is very, very, very present. Now, what I would like to see is that we have this resistance area, we have this support area. If we do have a correction, then I just want to see it test this support right here, right? And that could be scary for a lot of people. I mean, that could go down 20%. That doesn't happen in a bull market, does it? Yeah, of course it happens, right? So, but if it holds this line, interesting. If it holds this line, way more interesting. Because if you do take a look at this, you'll see beginning, bounce, resistance, right? So let's test that as support. Plus, by that time, it might be where the bull market support band comes in as well. Now, enough about that. I want to go over my some of my main holdings and some of my moonshots. If you want to see my complete moonshot portfolio, there is a link to Patreon down below. I'll go over my portfolio every now and then, when I buy, when I sell, to give you a little more access, early access on things that I do. But I want to go over a couple of things from high cap to low cap, from high cap to low cap, which are all low cap, by the way. Of coins that I think are going to perform really well. So first off, we got AVAX. All right. Now, why AVAX? AVAX, pretty simple, actually. If we do take a look at AVAX and we look at the previous market cap, look, I'm not the type of guy that looks at previous highs, right? We're at 40 right now. The previous high was 134 or something. But there's a matter of more tokens being in circulation now than back then, right? So I'd rather look at market cap. You see that the market cap is actually closer to the all-time high. It can do a 2x, and then we're back at all-time high, basically. But we can surpass that. A lot of old altcoins won't go, above their old all-time high. The coins in this list have a very good chance they will. My reasoning for AVAX is that in this bull market right here, it was just a chain, and it was just like, it didn't really have much there. There was Trader Joe was big right here, and you could farm on Trader Joe, and it was nice, but there was not much going on AVAX. Now we have the AVAX C chains, and there are a lot of good games built on AVAX. We have Bloodloop coming out on AVAX. We have the biggest crypto game ever off the grid built on AVAX, which is going on Xbox for fuck's sake, right? So there's so much more coming to AVAX, and AVAX is fully integrating gaming right now, way more than it did over here. So I think that AVAX is, well, super interesting right now. Plus, we had DeFi Kingdoms on Harmony 1 back then. And it's also now on the AVAX sidechains, I think. I'm not really that much into DeFi Kingdoms, but I think it is. The games are just coming to AVAX. It's very simple. And that, went from a $3 billion market cap to 15. Now, you could look like, oh, $15 billion market cap, it's too high. Right? Yeah, it's not for everybody. If you want to 100x your portfolio, you're not going to do it with AVAX this cycle. But if you also want to have some safe plays, which are probably going to give you a good 3, 4, 5x, maybe more, then AVAX is definitely the play. And I rather have some money in AVAX as well than only in, risky stuff. And I'm not saying buy it right now necessarily, but yeah, it depends. We'll talk about the predictions, the entry points, and the exit points later on. But I don't want to make this too long. Coin number 2 is nothing else than Chainlink. Chainlink is probably the coin with the biggest use case out there. It's the biggest use case out there. Everybody, we need Chainlink. We need Chainlink. Like, you can say whatever you want. No disrespect to AVAX. We don't need AVAX. There are like hundreds of other chains. It's not that if AVAX is not there, that things will actually go to shit. If Chainlink isn't here, things will go to shit. That's just what it is. So, I have to take a look. It's a little change. Yeah, oracles. So Chainlink is the biggest oracle securing a lot of projects, right? It has 372 protocols secured with a $24 billion total value secured. I think the S stands for secured, right? All these others, like, they are also doing the thing, but they're not coming close to what Chainlink does. So there is, and I said this months ago, almost no competition for Chainlink. Therefore, Chainlink is a pretty obvious play. Now, Chainlink, at the moment, it has, like AVAX is way the highest cap, right? Chainlink also high cap, but $12 billion. If we do take a look at the previous all-time high, it was sitting at 22 billion. So also like slightly less than a 2x to go back to its all-time high. It could definitely happen, right? Chainlink, it won't go to like a $500 million market cap or so this cycle, right? Chainlink won't do a 50x from this point. But that's the thing. If you want to buy it right now, you basically buy it at the highest price, right? It was sitting at a 3 billion all the time, and people already thought, hey, this is high cap. Now we are 4x up, and the altcoin season hasn't even started yet. You have to remember that when Chainlink was sitting here, that's when Bitcoin was sitting at 60K back in the last bull, and money was going from Bitcoin into altcoins, right? Now what we see is Bitcoin sitting at the same number, but the money from Bitcoin is not going into altcoins yet because everybody is bullish about Bitcoin. Nobody really gives a fuck. Like the smart people, not the smart people, well, the smart money, the big money, right? The institutional money, they don't care about Chainlink. Chainlink is extremely high risk. And you would say, as in crypto, like, what? It's low risk. Yeah, for crypto it is. But if you come from an institution like BlackRock, they'd be like, okay, crypto is already high risk. That we put our money in Bitcoin is like, what the fuck are we doing? But putting it into other shit? Oh, whoa. But eventually the retail will put their money from Bitcoin into the altcoins, right? And that's going to be Chainlink. Because at a certain point, people look at Bitcoin and be like, yeah, this is not going to give us a 5x anymore from this point. Then they're going to look like, okay, I want to take some risk, but not too much, but I also want my 5x. Then where do we got to go? Well, Chainlink, right? And if Bitcoin goes to, let's say, 200K, it's a 3x from here. Let's say Bitcoin does a 3x from here. Right? That's another $2 trillion into Bitcoin. $2 trillion, right? Chainlink is sitting at 12 billion. So only a fraction of that has to go into Chainlink. And Chainlink pumps like crazy. And that goes for all these altcoins. So you might look like, yeah, it's already high cap. Yeah, but there is a lot of money that can come from Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever and go into Chainlink this cycle. That's so cool about this. For my number 3, we're gonna have a discussion about IMX. Now, IMX is an obvious play. IMX is so easy. We've been talking about IMX for quite a while already, and it has been performing really well. It's basically up only like forever. Was sitting at 40 cents for a bit, and it's now steady sitting at around $3. With a market cap of $4.5 billion. Now, IMX is a layer 2 for crypto gaming. It's built on Ethereum, layer 2 on Ethereum for crypto gaming. Crypto gaming is an obvious play. I am really repeating myself. So for the new people that are watching right now, hey, subscribe. But crypto gaming, dude, it's easy. It's easy. Crypto gaming is going to be big. Simple. I'm fully convinced about that. And you can totally sue me if it's not going to happen. Right? It's not financial advice, so I don't know what grounds you want to sue me on, but do it. Now, Chainlink, IMX, it is a really obvious play in my opinion, because there are coming more than 200 games are coming to IMX. Now, gaming in the last cycle, look Axie. All right, now I'm going to say something that maybe it makes a lot of sense that way. In the last cycle, Axie, a single 6-year-old game, was sitting more than double of the market cap of what IMX is right now. So I feel like if Axie can go to $10 billion market cap in a bull market with less money and less great games, then in the coming bull market with more money in the market and more about crypto gaming, a complete gaming ecosystem, which is bringing all the top-notch games, should go at least 20 billion. At least, right? So will we see an immutable at around like $15? Yeah, probably. Probably. If not more. Right? So also, I'm not trying to clickbait you into the 100x portfolio gems you should buy now. Fuck off. That's like going to the shitcoin casino, hope you win, right? We try to also not lose money right here. It's still crypto. It's very easy to lose money. Let's not do that. But it's getting more low cap. But still, immutable, very solid for a good portfolio. Then, next one is going to be Beam. Beam is kind of in the same category as IMX. Same convictions I have about Beam. Currently at a, let's round it up, $2 billion market cap. And I think it could do way more now. There's not a lot of information about this because it was Merit Circle before. So if you look at Merit Circle, you can take a look at what the market cap was back then. And it was sitting at around a 50 million or so, let's say 100 million. Beam is sitting 20, 30 times as high right now. So yeah, it already had its run. It's rank 62. But don't let $2 billion market cap scare you off. All right. Will you get a 5x out of Beam from this price? I would be surprised if you won't. But let me show you this. I showed this before. If we look at Cardano and we look at the last bull market, yeah, people here thought, no, I'm not going to buy this crap, right? It was here. Also sitting at a $1.8 billion market cap. Way too high. And then this happened, right? Cardano went absolutely crazy, went to 100 billion. So even from that 2 billion, it did a 50x. Now, I don't want to say that Beam is necessarily better than Cardano because it's like, yeah, it's tomato and oranges. But I'd rather put my money in Beam. Let me put it like that. Cardano was running purely on hype. If something can go to a $100 billion market cap purely because of hype and not product, same as Doge, same as XRP, same as all these blue chip meme coins, if I want to put it like that, sorry if I'm stepping on some toes right now. But then the products or the projects with actual product, I don't see why this can't hit 50 billion, to be honest. And maybe that's too bullish, but it could. In my opinion. Next one, Ronin, obvious play. Also, crypto gaming. Now, Ronin, like Axie, was doing very well. And at a certain point, they thought, like, why not make a own chain? And that's what they did, and that's Ronin. Now, what's so cool about Ronin is that this, like, Ronin has the mainstream games, right? Ronin is a layer 1. For crypto gaming, it has Axie, and then it had Pixels. Nobody knew about Pixels, got listed on Binance, and now you probably do. And Pixels has a lot of players. It's built on Ronin, right? So if you think like, yeah, Pixels, interesting, but little risky maybe, one single game, bet on the chains that it's being built on, right? Bet on a Ronin. Like, I'm not gonna put Bitcoin and Ethereum in this list. Why? Well, Bitcoin, we know that Bitcoin is steady and it gives you nice returns, but it's now at 60K, right? It's now not worth it compared to altcoins. Ethereum will do well, could do 10K, 15K probably, but I just hate Ethereum. It's like now Ethereum is sitting at 3,400 and the gas fees are already $100 again. Ethereum is broken. Fuck Ethereum. Sorry, I don't like it. Ronin is it's just for gaming, man. And if you look at the market cap, yeah, I mean, it's at a $30 million market cap, that was the life-changing opportunity. It's now way higher than that. It doesn't mean that it's a bad buy right now. It went to over $1 billion already, and it's now 880 million. Again, we still have to have our run. We still have to have Altseason. We haven't seen anything yet. We still have to have the new all-time high. But so for all these projects they could surprise you. Next one, Seedify. Now we are getting low cap. Well, low, mid-low cap. This is sitting at a $250-60 million market cap. Now, it's not that you should say like, yeah, I'd rather invest in Seedify than Beam because the market cap is lower, because you are comparing a launchpad to something which is absolutely not a launchpad, right? So the valuations are different, but Seedify will never go to an AVAX kind of valuation, of course, right? So don't again compare apples to oranges. But Seedify, it is the blue chip launchpad. Launchpads are hot. People want to get into new projects. They understand that ICOs makes you way more money than buying shit on the open market. You can 10x your portfolio in a bear market, let alone in a bull market, right? And you need to have Seedify tokens for that. Simple. So that's driving Seedify up with a lot of demand for that token. Now, if you, again, look at the price, far from the all-time high. If you look at the market cap, coming pretty close to the all-time high, right? It was 330 billion or so. Million, sorry, 336 million. Yeah, now it is sitting at 260. So doesn't have to go any further, right? $6 is a new all-time high. But it will happen. It will absolutely freaking happen, right? Seedify is an obvious play. Buy the dips, I would say. At 410, it's a high price right now. I'm not gonna lie. But that's high compared to where it came from. Whatever. I mean, if you get a chance to buy it back right here, yeah, perfect. Otherwise, don't even bother. Because Seedify is the type of project that can just rip, right? Because it has a utility that makes the community a lot of money. And if Seedify has a rich community, then the rich community will put their money into Seedify. So if I put $5,000 in an IDO and it does a 20x and make 100K, hey, I want to put that mostly back into Seedify. So in the next IDO, I can put 10K in. And that's how a lot of people think. And that's driving the price up like crazy, right? There are a lot of launchpads. There are a lot of cheaper launchpads. But it's not only about price. It's also about quality, about team, about trust, about potential, about innovation. And that's what Seedify all has, right? So, yeah, definitely on my list. Next one is Volkert Forged. Now we go from Cedarfy, $260 million market cap, now to Volker Forge, $200 million market cap. We're getting lower. Volker Forge just had a pretty decent run, by the way, over the last couple of days. So that's looking quite good. Volker Forge is gaming, and it's everything within gaming. It is a gaming studio. It is a layer 1. It is a launch pad these days. Or it's gonna be a launch pad. Volker Forge is building hard. And I love what the founders do. They were one of the hardest workers in the bear market. And I applaud for that. I mean, when the bear market came, they were sitting at around $3 for like more than a year, 1.5 years. Now we have that little spike here. But we came down, gave people a second chance, and now we're running. Going back to the all-time high is actually far from here. That's a 4x. I think it will surpass it. Why? Again, apart from more money sitting into crypto right now, Volker Forge here is better as a product than what it was over here. Do the math. So, I'm going to keep it plain and simple. Next one is Ultra. Why? Because nobody is telling me to do so. Therefore, I want to do it now. Simple. Yeah, now Ultra is, they say it's the steam of crypto, right? And for the steam of crypto, I find $100 million market cap quite low, to be honest. And if we look at the price, Ultra has been beaten up, man, over the last year as well. Well, take it slightly longer. It hasn't been doing well. It's just been lagging. And I must say that I don't see a real reason why it should be beaten down that much. Now, this is quite beautiful, by the way. Let me put it on this chart. It still makes lower lows and lower highs, right? So that could tell you like, okay, either we are investing in something we shouldn't invest in right here, or this is one of the few projects that still gives us that great opportunity. If you look where it came from, total accumulation phase right now, right? Will it go back here? No. Well, I'm saying no, maybe it will. I mean, it's just like a 10x from here, by the way. Well, it's just like 10x from here. I thought it was more. Could actually happen. Because if you look at the market cap, it was sitting at a $800 million market cap. It's now 90. It could definitely happen. I think Ultra is a project that's being slept on, and a lot of people are going to wake up to it very soon, actually. So the returns are getting higher here as well. Next one, Altora, easy. Altora simply because NFTs are fucking going to blow up. We had so much, like the NFT hype last cycle was so crazy. But there were pictures of monkeys and rocks and I don't know, dick pics and shit. What did they do? Right? But now we have NFTs with actual utility. And Altora is the center of these NFTs, making these smart NFTs. And it's like, if a project like needs anything for their NFTs, they go to Altora. It's a simple one. If we look at the market cap for Altora, it was sitting at 260 million. Now it's sitting at 60 million, right? So 200 million can come in to go back right here. It was sitting at 5 million for a while. We had life-changing opportunities right here, really. Nevertheless, it was super risky right here because Altora might as well died here, right? A lot of projects went to complete shit, and putting your money in, like, don't look at it like that, right? Like, oh, I should have bought here. If you did that, then you would have got yourself wrecked as well. All right, you could look at this and be like, yeah, if I bought this, I'm already up sitting on a 17x or whatever, 13. But you would have also probably invested in projects that died. Right? A lot of projects here, they gave up. And the ones that didn't, hey, we have confirmation, good. Now we at least know that these projects are not dead. If we get a next dip, buy it. Awesome. And if we don't, just DCA into it, I would say. Next one is Wipe Me Games. Purely because it's a lot of gaming, as you know, but I'm mostly into gaming. But Mostly because mobile gaming, man. It's so simple. Gaming is gonna be big, but I'm not sitting behind my fucking computer all day, right? I have this thing on me all day, and that goes for everybody. And WagMe is focusing on mobile gaming, so that's beautiful. They came from a $11 million market cap, now sitting at 50, right? So it's higher, but not that much higher, right? I don't know what the market cap was right here, probably low. But WagMe, they have their tower defense game, which is already very cool. But I think that WagMe has a lot to offer in the future, and we should not fade WagMe, man. This is already a fantastic looking addictive game that I would definitely play, and if it's now combined with crypto, then I don't see a reason why not. So these kind of games going to $1 billion market cap or whatever, it's more than a game, right? But these projects going to a billion. Hey, could WagMe do a 20x from here? For sure. For sure. I think that it could. I'm not saying it will, but it could. All right. So that's that. Now, I want to talk about some moonshots, but I need some water. I have the flu again. Sorry, sore throat. Now, let's get into the moonshots. These are micro cap. All right. So I want to give a disclaimer with these. Extremely high risk. All right. All of them could die, but they could also give you great returns. So it's on you. Like, am I going to put my money in that or don't I? Right. First though, I want to pick some winners from the last question. Like, how would the top 10 in 2025 look like? So 2 winners. So 1 winner is going to be Kevin. Please send me an email with proof that this is your account. Why do I pick you as a winner, by the way? Just not because I agree with your top 10, but I like it. So, yeah, definitely. You are one of the winners. In my opinion, and this is not about what it's going to be, it's just what I think is what I agree on. A lot of comments. I think that this one could be pretty accurate. Bitcoin 1, of course, Ethereum 2, that's what everybody said. Solana 3, BNB, Chainlink, definitely can see it end up there. Avalanche, Polygon, Immutable, maybe Doge States, and then ICP or BitTens or some AI storage play. I think that could definitely happen for sure. So I'm gonna pick you as well, man. Email me. My email's in the description. Now, congratulations. Thanks for everybody for giving your top 10. I will ask more questions. I'm giving away occasional $100 lately, so you will eventually win something. For the moonshots, man, Domi Online is number 1. Now let's go to Domi Online real quick, because it's not just a moonshot. This is really really like super micro fucking low cap. It is a $17 million market cap. Now most people, they do know about Domi Online. Domi Online is built on Avalanche as well. And Domi Online is really that kind of RuneScape kind of game, which looks really fucking fun to play. It has the hype as well. It has it all. And if we do take a look at the price, that's so fantastic about it, man. Did you miss a life-changing entry? Yes, but again, if you bet all your money in the midst of the bear market and every game that looked dead, then you would have lost so much money. You needed this pump to make up for it, and you'd still be in a loss. So don't worry about that. But Domi Online, man, if we do take a look at the market cap right here, I don't know what it was right here. Even CoinGecko felt like, oh shit, let's start tracking it right now, right? But it went all the way up to 20 million, dipped down to 7, now sits back at 17. This was a second chance right there, man. If we ever go back to around that 10 or so, good entry in my opinion. I think that Domi Online could be that game. Easy 10x in my opinion, for sure. Next one is gonna be Elu. Now, I like Elu, man. I like this project really much. It has a $12 million market cap, built on Solana. Of course, a great chain for gaming as well. Like if you want to game on Ethereum, it's gonna be hard, gonna be laggy, gonna be fucking expensive. Solana, hey, might be a little congested now and then. They're working on that. But hey, if a network is so fucking powerful, of course, man, can't blame them. But if you look at the actual gameplay, this is looking pretty good. I want to see if I can find some gameplay trailers right here. Here we go. This is part of the gameplay trailer. If there was a pre-sale going on for a game that looks like this right now, I would go all in on it. All in. Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. And it seems to be having a really great gaming economy as well. So this is one of my bigger plays in my Moonshot portfolio. Next one is super obvious for me, actually. And that's game starter. Now, why game starter? It's in the name, right? Game, the biggest hype in crypto. Starter, launchpad. It's a gaming launchpad with an $8 million market cap. Well, we saw Seedify 260, right? Now, of course, they are not like the blue chip as Seedify is, but it is comparing gaming launchpad to gaming launchpad. And the difference in market cap for me is too big, especially if you consider that GameStarter actually releases good projects nowadays. It had a pretty decent run up already. If you look at the market cap over the last while, it was sitting at 600,000. It's now 10x as high. Could it do another 10x from here? Easily. I think that like that $200 million market cap or so, maybe. At a big fat 20x from this point. It's way too easy. Plus they have the catchy name, Game Starter. I don't know. They have it all. I want to go over this quick. I just want to make you let you know the tokens and my reasoning for it. Okay, now it's getting risky as fuck. The next one is DBI. I always said like there's one meme coin that I'm buying, but actually there are two. Good morning fam from Seedify, obviously, but Donba Inu as well. Donba Inu is a meme coin and it doesn't do much. But why do I like Donba Inu so much? Because of the developer. This is the developer. This is just somebody on Twitter, which is very legendary and makes all these videos, goes viral on it. He was even followed by CZ on Binance, from Binance. But I don't even know if CZ is like still important in that case. But this guy is a legend, man. He looks like a llama or something. I don't know. But, you know, with him running a meme coin, it's worth it for me. Maybe it goes to shit, but I can definitely see that guy having a meme coin that absolutely blows up at a certain point. Then two more to go. The next one is Polkar. Now, Polkar, I don't have a fat bag of it at the moment. Polkar is very much about promising. No delivering really yet. But if they do, it could easily go up hard. Right, Polkar, completely dead. I don't know what the market cap was, like 30 million. It's now sitting at 4. Let's say 10x from here. Easy to go back. But here they had no product, right? Now they should release a product. And then it could easily surpass it. Alex Becker, you know, talking about it also helps. So this one could, like, $100 million market cap. Just like guesswork right here. And the next one is, of course, you know, highest risk, Finceptor. Now, Finceptor is a launchpad as well, which is super low cap, $3.7 million market cap. But they have a slightly different structure to their launchpads. Now, if you look at what projects they are releasing, you know, they do like, okay, right? The Meadowhorse was cool, Fuel Network was nice, Web3 War was nice, Chappies was nice, they had these bonds, right? The thing is, you don't need to buy a lot of Inceptor tokens, you can just have a little bit, allocate them, and, you know, be able to buy these new projects that come out. That's smart, it's different. On the other hand, there's no real demand for their token. If I want to get an allocation on the launchpad, I just need to buy like $50 worth of their token. So therefore, the price is also not going up. I don't know what the reasoning is for the team about that. I guess at a certain point that will change. And this could easily fly hard. So I also have this one in my moonshot portfolio. So to wrap it up, this is my 16 tokens that if you would ask me like, hey, call 6, there's more, right? There's way more. But these are the ones that I feel like, okay, my major conviction at the moment, you should buy. And I can give honorable mentions, of course. Decubate, definitely, no brainer. Same as Pools Finance. Web3 Whale's my own freaking project, right? But I don't put it on the list. I just want to talk about, I don't know, man. The things that I feel like, okay, safe and rewarding and some real moonshots. So let's wrap it up right there. Guys, if you like the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. Patreon link down below. Check it out. A lot of exclusive sales, videos, deals, influencer wallet tracking. So check it out. And we'll come up with a new question in the next video for a new giveaway. Take care.